Well, Caesar, one of your favorite players, one of the best controller of passers that I've ever seen, controller of passes that I've ever seen.
Jesse's artist?
Um, the star of Adana Dermispor, who I do have an old shorty from Adana.
Okay, respect with the Turkish pronunciation. Okay, dog.
I have nothing in Turkish. I'm terrible.
I talked to somebody before those half Turkish, you know what I'm saying, dog? Quarter.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like the Turkish language to me is just like, oh my God, it's rough.
Yeah, Turks are cool though.
Yeah, I'm with it. Your boy Mario Balotelli has been called up. He's doing better than Iñaki Williams. Been called up by Roberto Mancini.
Don't say that. I'm so sad about this.
For the playoff semifinal against the powerhouse North Macedonia.
Ooh, they don't know what's coming, dog.
Balotelli has 36 caps. Scored 14 goals, though.
Getting half of your caps is pretty crazy.
I mean, you feel me?
It's not easy to score international.
Yeah. But yeah, this is first cap since
2018? 2019? 2018.
Let's see. What year?
Before COVID. It was like 2019. I remember he played. Remember he played a couple of them games?
Yeah.
Because he got called up when he was on Marseille.
He scored 9 goals in 21 games at Adana.
That's pretty good, dog. Okay.
That's very solid. I seen one of them.
9 goals in the first half of the season is really good.
Yeah, no, that's solid. I seen one of them goals. It was really good.
Yeah.
I think the issue really with Balotelli is like he's not really a center forward like that.
He's not. I think Balotelli is like truly like a very like he'd have to be like if you wanted him, he'd have to be like a false 9-ish.
Exactly.
I think Balotelli would really persevere at a position where he's in a 4-4-2. I think in a 4-3-3, you're not going to be. He's not a true genuine run maker. He has phenomenal. I mean, godly hold up play. I mean, it's ridiculous. The man's control and like getting that ball off of him is just I don't even know how. But
and a great passer too.
True. Really yeah, and of course that lethal far shot too. He has a crazy foot. But a very important part of being a 9 is the run play, because that creates space for your team. It's not just the hold up. That's why the false 9 is important, because the false 9 doesn't have to make as many runs. It's the wingers that make the runs. Italy isn't that diverse when it comes to offensive sets. They like to play a very deep line team. So I think if they're running some kind of 4-4-2 and maybe he's offsetting with like someone like that whack-ass Belotti or whatever, or Immobile who likes to be up there too. And I think Immobile didn't get called or something like that. I forgot what happened. Then I think Balotelli's that perfect guy right there, because he's like another Cam on the field. He's another midfielder. He's another possession player, and he creates opportunities no matter what. So I think that's a great signing, and especially if he's just like that second striker for you too. It's just good to have him out there. I saw them cute pictures of him, Mancini. I know there was all kind of beef they had over the years, but I remember one of the most famous quotes Balotelli ever said. It's like, I can never hate him because that man is like a father to me. You don't just say that about anybody. You don't say about anybody in life. And I think that's an important thing to say, because Mancini was his coach when he was 19. So I think that's probably a big influence on him.
Yeah. And I just feel like, sometimes players are forced into positions that it's just not their position. It's weird to me because
like the Liverpool thing, when they was running them in that 4-3-3, they had him like up there, like they were complaining. I'm like, he's not doing horrible, but like, I don't know what you're expecting. Like, he's not that guy for this.
Yeah, he's not
the best he can.
And it's funny because like, even like, I feel like he's similar to Zlatan. Like when I would watch Zlatan at PSG, Zlatan was
very similar to Zlatan.
Yeah, I'm like, he's not playing like a real center forward. He's dropping back and then distributing and then like running up to try to score.
That's actually probably one of the I can't even think that's probably one of the better comparisons I probably can think of right now. Yeah. He really is just like he plays just like him. Zlatan is all over the goddamn field. No, you're like, what is going on here? But people like Lucas can take advantage of that with their speed, running off the breaks at PSG. Like they had Di Maria was able to.
Well, they had Cavani. Cavani was the one that would push the line.
And Cavani, they had that weird formation where Cavani was kind of like a wing.
Yeah.
But it was basic a 4-4-2 because he was able to
Exactly.
just be free. That's what Italy would need to do with Balotelli.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I just feel like, maybe at this point, like he's not the one to play the whole match.
No,
like maybe
no.
I'm not gonna pretend, but like I think that he doesn't lose the ball. He can control any crazy pass that comes to him, like very well. And
It's ridiculous.
And he can spread the ball around like with like in the same way anyone can. He does have a defensive work rate. Like he's not like he's not like Cavani. Like he's not like a forward who's like running back. But you don't need that from your forwards necessarily. And I think he can do what he needs to do defensively. But
let's keep it real.
He's one of
players like Belotti's are like one trick ponies, right?
Belotti's trash, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that's a one trick. Even Immobile is essentially like a one trick pony. Like he's
I like Immobile. I like Immobile.
Okay, but Immobile doesn't have a diverse skill set.
No, you're right. You're right.
Like I'm not saying it to disrespect Immobile. Like I don't really care much about him, but you like him.
He's a traditional center forward.
He's a traditional workhorse center forward, and that's why he's there for opportunities. But like, okay, Icardi just does one thing right. He has that finish. Another. I can't do this, dog.
Okay.
Balotelli on the field. There's so many different ways, different skills he had that can be better than even people on the field already. And you don't have that often. So a guy like that is those rare players you just go out there, dog, be up front, and everybody will have these roles, and you just make things happen, make stuff happen up there. And that's how it works. His best highlight reel is a Germany goal where it was like this fluke opportunity where the ball got thrown up to him and he just boomed it. Because that's the kind of player he is. It's like Zlatan. Just go do stuff, dog.
Yeah, exactly. And like going back to the other forwards that Italy has, like I think Immobile is like a number 9. Like he's your traditional number 9, and he's good. He's athletic. He's a good player.
He can't super create for himself, so Balotelli would help him with that.
Yeah, he's a center forward. You're not really asking a center forward to necessarily create for themselves, but he's athletic and he can like run and he can make all the runs and he's good. Belotti is like big and slow and just like garbage.
Cumbersome.
Yeah, exactly. Like he should be a center back. But but like Balotelli, when you're thinking about the forwards, like the forwards that Italy has, didn't somebody blew out their knee? Was it Chiesa? Somebody blew out their knee recently.
Chiesa.
Yeah. So like you don't have that player. Balotelli's also really good on his left foot. Got a really good left foot shot too. So like he's a threat anywhere shooting, and he offers something different. I remember when Italy lost to Sweden, and they didn't make it to the last World Cup, and they were starting oh God, who was that guy? There was Belotti, and was it Gabbiadini? I think they were doing a 4-4-2 with Gabbiadini and Belotti up there.
What was that bald guy they had before too? Pele?
Who?
No, remember that bald guy they had, that bald player that you guys liked. He got called up along with Payet, the one who went to China for like 50 million.
Oh yeah.
They had that too, where they just had two dudes up there running around, and the bald guy like even played for like Nice or something like that for a while. I forgot his name.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, it was really bad. And I'm like, dog, they should have had Balotelli. Like at least. Like that's your most skilled forward between Belotti and like Gabbiadini. They're like, come on now. But yeah, congratulations to Balotelli. Like he earned it. He's out there doing his thing in Turkey, and I'm happy for him. But Caesar, let's talk.